Okay, so I rattled a few cages as usual with my sharp tongue and humans' hatred of me. Whatever. I'm both the devil incarnate and the savior almighty, all in the same I don't give a shit basket of humans are fucking evil and dangerous when they don't fucking listen. And I have more of those in the places I need to communicate with, but yet still educate the good unbeknownst people that we're at a disadvantage. Did anybody I'm just curious, here's your mama bear like fighting for you in stupid things that are mad at the wrong people. Did anybody know that while you were growing up in anything between 1900s and 1970s, while Mama Bear, being Spiderwick Goddess Nyx herself, who's the devil incarnate in order to fight on your behalf when something goes wrong in the military, a killing that shouldn't be, a blowing up bomb once you idiots weaponize all my enemies. Here's the thing. I had a cat, being myself, studying military strategy in a book. I put that picture up for your visuals today to try to save the children of the world. Once you allowed the fucking posy vest that I put on the devils living at the time. So here's the thing. I'm devil incarnate, right? It's a position. It's because I'm here in a specific calendar system at the moment, we'll say. Once you idiots gave everybody a calendar and a schedule and taught them how to read and write like morons. Okay, so I have an extra special advanced system of calibration between the sun, the moon, the stars, and my granola bar standard. And I am a GUI and a GI. There's only two of us on the planet. Only two. There's Niklaus and myself. We're both GIs, and we're both the GUI together because we're the unit of GI. That's it. There are no others of us that have ever lived in space and time or exist on the planet. That's it. Only two. So with that being said, I need to take my system back because I am the cat who knows some military strategy of how to think like the enemy if I am in the broad range and spectrum of, what the fuck do I have to do this for? Like, don't they already know? I mean, I told them before I was born, but, right, apparently humans are not so fucking smart. Based on the fact that here I am as a broken unit while they're still doing moon rocks and moon boot work. MOONROCK and MOONBOOT. So here's the thing. There were astronauts who had moon boots that got to the moon. There's the assholes that sat in sun like Houston! Mirror, 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 guess what, mirror? We're best friends now because I'm USA and you're USSR and we're all white dads and we got ourselves to the moon! Yay! And while you assholes were doing that in the 1960s, building rockets and like monuments to yourself, stealing all of God's money, time, and whatever, and acknowledging that Elizabeth was some superhero queen and like she was doing the right thing, right? Elsewhere, there was Kim Jung-Il. And he was like, yes! I got him! I got the fucking stupid white kids in the USSR! In the USSR! And I'm only an SI. I'm gonna show you I'm only an SI. And I got Elizabeth and I'm a Charlie SI! Cause she's an illegitimate queen and I know it and nobody else knows it and it's just me and her. To the moon and back, Alice! It's me and you kidding a little girl. We're gonna listen to class, yeah. And on the Fidelis, I had some ex-Nazis and some ex-Soviets that all of a sudden had a new broken world and a whole new spectrum from the pistol, PISTOL, some aviators, aviator intellect, and they were like, guys. And so Russia, my namesake, thank God for them, in big Daddy Russia project with little USA going, I still don't know anything. Right, we instilled some foreign ministry and some military strategy tactics with the good white kids, the true, like I would have them over for dinner Soviets, not like the I gotta go to somebody else's campaign to raise money to get some kids out of jail thing. Right, yeah, that's where, like who's legitimate and who's not on the Fidelis. That's how that stupid PAC started, PAC for Republican and Democrat. Here's the thing. Kim Jong-Un and Kim Jung-Il, the little Korean kid, dancing so excited by himself that all the caskets were lined up with all the white kids in them, and nobody knew it was his son. Yeah! I put that up today, so this way you could see who I was talking about. Oh yeah, that's the North Korean man and his father. His father was like, well, whatever, it's my son, what do you expect? Yeah, proud dad, yeah, fucking, I'm sure you and Queen Elizabeth are. Here's the thing. Philip is Queen Elizabeth's husband, I believe, and they had the shitty fucking little monkey kid, Britain, piece of shit, whatever, prince of Wales and whining people. I think that's what they call it, where I'm from anyway. Nazis and Soviets fucking hate the whole family. Philip, apparently, according to Teofrio, Teofrio, the 1975 edition, who fought in the Korean War like an asshole. No, not him. I'm sorry, his father. So the 1975 edition didn't fight in any war. He was actually a Beck loser, Beckloser. He went to prison, like the real kind, with jail bars. Fought with some really cool, the Gook is what they called him, even though his last name was McMahon, but he wasn't Irish, he was a Gook. And some black guys named L. Not gods, but whatever, they saved his life, so thanks for that, guys. I really didn't need his run-in. By the way, on that story, I had a couple of weeks after Johnny Lasagna and after I met Sarah at Chase. I had her over. Teofrio wouldn't leave the house, to go back to Nora's house. So Jay flew in out of nowhere. Sarah's friend, I guess, handsome guy, whatever. And so, right, there was a spiderwick moment between me and Jay and Wonder Woman's corset and some visual recon job he got at whatever he did properly. Thanks for that. And I don't know, and then it ended, and I don't know what the hell, and is that how I got Eric? No, Eric was before that. So why the fuck is Teofrio never leaving? But anyway, so Teofrio, this 1975 edition, tells me the other day that, oh fuck, now I lost my train of thought. This is Spiderwick. It's so sporadic, and there's so much of it. Which piece to put and thread together? And in what order? All right, he did come up and he did tell me something, and I was just like, what? Are you sure? And he's like, yeah. You didn't know that? And I was like, no, you sometimes surprise me with the shit that comes out of your intel or your twatty machine. All right, so let's think about this. Where was I? I really did lose my train of thought. Okay, so we got Kim Jong-Un. Oh, right, and then we got the backup dancers, which are China and Japan. Oh, my God. Did none of you idiots in America... Oh, right, so here's the thing. So they grew a little dangerous when I put the foreign ministry and all the beautiful white the true Soviet children, who also believe that Nazis are not the devil incarnate. They're also they're friends. They could hold hands and marry one another and not piss off everybody in the family. Right? Yeah. Okay. So and we all equally hate Philip. Oh, right, because that's what it is. Teofrio comes in and he goes, "Did you know that the royal family, Prince Philip, is related to or something with Alexander the Great. I go, what? I was like, you're telling me that it's public knowledge in your stupidity level of USA, Anthony, because you're not USSR worthy, for all the shit that you fucking caused the USA and the USR and their holy romance. I'm like, so now what are you telling me, like, slightly intelligent machine? And he's like, no, I just heard one of the YouTube guys say that Prince Philip is related to Alexander the Great. And I'm like, that's impossible. And he goes, what do you mean? I said, right. I said, you know what? I said, I know better. I said, Philip is in no way, shape, or form related to Alexander the Great. For sure. If you and I are having this conversation, absolutely, for certain, that's a false fact. Because here's the thing. Niklaus is related to Alexander the Great, as is myself. I gave birth to him from my womb. And Philip is Elizabeth's husband, the Queen, Elizabeth II, the Queen that's sitting in the, like, London Buckingham Palace crown, the only royal that exists in all area, space, and time at the moment, in this wrong sleeve. Like, there might be royal people elsewhere, but here, the only one who postures as a royal is Elizabeth in the USA. So there's only one known queen, enemy to the state of affairs at USSR, USA, and the US. And it's Queen Elizabeth II, the most selfish fucking cunt that ever lived. And anybody who supports her. So her husband is Philip. Philip's wife is Elizabeth II, and they had the little chihuahua title of Prince chimpanzee with the fucking ears on the front of Times cover that married Diana, another non-important SI. And so they're not related to Alexander the Great or to goddess Nyx and the goddess of Spiderwick and the goddess Styx. They're not related to us at all. And they've done me, Alexander, and Nicholas totally dirty. They have not done a single thing to ensure that Alexander's father and I were crowned Tsar proper in Soviet and Nazi territory. In fact, they did everything that they could with Kim Jung-Il and Kim Jung-Un, built some moon rocket, whatever, some getting to the moon shuttle crisis and some war crisis just to take the fucking eye off the ball and dirty the name of Hitler is a Nazi. It's a common Nazi, but whatever. It's a common Nazi name you all heard. Great. So it's Hilter. He's the head of IT in God of Spiderwick. The real Hitler, the guy that I named the Adolf guy who had a last name and I needed some head of IT for the future, right, in his private department. Right. So great. Head of Soviet is my husband Hitler, that I use that common name because you heard it on the Fidelis. It was famous. I didn't care if you liked it or not. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't even know what a fucking Soviet is. And then you're like, I don't know, is that good or is that bad now? I can't tell. I don't know. The New York Yankees, they're pitching pills. I don't know. Is it 1 L? Is it 2 L? I'm like a lost track. Where am I? Calm down. You're a Soviet and you're a Nazi if you don't have a facial disfigurement and you're white. That's it. Stick there for a minute. And then everybody else in the U.S. will know that you're not guilty of a crime of supporting anything but your brothers and sisters that are doing jobs that you didn't even know existed while you're trying to campaign and raise money for some dangerous operation and you don't even know how the fucking real world works. Great. Now we're all in the same fucking universe. Where's my fucking husband? The USA and the USSR, the only two that like to fuck one another. And that's in private bed, and that would be me and Niklaus. So I don't understand why, like, China gets to be the representative of all the shitbags around the world. I told you it had to be a white pom-pom like Senator or Secretary Pompeo. And China doesn't get a fucking seat at any table. They're not more important than the blacks or the Middle Eastern people. Stupid.